Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Happy Halloween if you guys celebrate. I do believe you're seeing this on Tuesday, so on Halloween, but it might be going up on Monday, but I don't think it is. I think it's going up on Tuesday. So yeah, happy Halloween you guys, and yeah, hope you're having a great day and a great week. If you did anything over the weekend for Halloween, let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys, and love to hear what you got up to. Whatever you did, I hope you had fun, even if it was just sitting at home watching a movie. Because yeah, personally I don't celebrate Halloween just because it's not a thing where I live. Like, it's not a holiday that we celebrate. I wish we did though, because it's one of those holidays where I really wish we did something for it, and I would love celebrating Halloween at least once. But yeah, so let me know what you guys got up to. Hope you had a great holiday, whatever you did, if you celebrate. But yeah, so kind of to get in, not like get in the spooky spirit, because I've been doing a couple of spooky builds and there are a couple more that I'm still working on that I just haven't been able to put out yet. That will be coming up to the channel, whether it's still technically considered spooky month or not. But for Halloween, for today, I thought, you know what, we'll do something that I don't think I have ever done. I don't think I've ever built in the Forgotten Grotto. So if you guys didn't know, the Sims 4 base game actually has two like secret lots that you can only access through gameplay. And I believe I don't know if Sixum isn't base game, right? It came with get to work with aliens. So yeah, Sixum doesn't count. So we have the Forgotten Grotto, and then we have Sylvan Glade. So Sylvan Glade is one that you can access through Willow Creek. There's a tree in Willow Creek that you can interact with, and then it'll open up and you can access Sylvan Glade. But the Forgotten Grotto, which is obviously where we're building right now, is accessible through Oasis Springs. So if you go to the park in Oasis Springs, right at the back of the park kind of like neighborhood by this little stream, there's what looks like a closed up mine entrance. And if your Sims have max level in the handiness skill, they can actually open that up and then they can go through it. They can explore it and go through it, and then you will end up in the Forgotten Grotto. So originally this lot is completely empty because it's you're not really going to play on this lot. It's for your Sims to come and visit. There is this kind of like it's kind of almost like an underground grotto, which funnily enough would make sense, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. You guys will have seen a little bit of the surroundings in that little video tour at the beginning, which I did make a little bit longer for this one because I kind of wanted to give you a view of the surroundings, not just of this build. So there's these gorgeous crystals and this light shining through, and the only downside is that it is very dark. So building on this lot was quite a struggle, especially outside, because all of the colors look a little bit off because it is so dark, so you can't really tell what color is which and how it all looks. Like, picking the roof pattern for this lot was a nightmare, and that is also why you'll see all of these like spotlights from Journey to Batu around the build. I do remove those because they're not meant to be there. They're just there so that I can actually see what it is that I'm doing at least a little bit. So yeah, I had to do that. Luckily on the inside of the build it's totally fine, obviously, but just for the outside it was a little bit difficult. But yeah, so this place is kind of like, there are special interactions for these like secret lots, or not interactions but gameplay. Like, there's fish that you can only find in these secret locations, and it's kind of cool. I really like it. I don't think I've ever built in the Forgotten Grotto. I visited it. I've built in Sylvan Glade way back when Cottage Living came out, but I don't think I've ever built in Forgotten Grotto, which I'm really surprised about because this is so my aesthetic, like this dark, kind of magical looking place. And in the spirit of that, I decided to build a Dark Fae cottage. Now, we don't have fairies in the game, and this isn't a hint towards them either, just FYI, I know absolutely nothing. But we have this fairy costume that came with the Spooky Day stuff pack way back in the day. And it's like this fairy costume, and I decided to take inspiration from that. I've never done something like this. And I didn't want to just go the stereotypical way of building a vampire house or a werewolf hideout or a spellcaster's place. So I decided to make it for a fairy, and I did use a lot of the spellcaster items and Realm of Magic items, and, you know, kind of use it as a little bit of a crossover because fairies are magical, they can do magic. So I figured, you know, it was the closest I was going to get to that actual occult in the game, is to pretend, you know, to make a spellcaster and pretend like they're a fairy. So that is what I did. And obviously you cannot live on this lot, like your Sims can't own it because it is a secret lot. It's like, you know, it's like the police station with Get to Work. Like, your Sims can go there if they're at work, but they can't just go there to visit it. And this one, your Sims can come and visit. So if you want them to own an empty lot in a different world and then have them come here and pretend like this is their house, you can do that. It is totally fine. Your Sims can stay on this lot, same as with any other like retail lot, for example. They can stay there for as long as they want. They can use everything on it. This house is built as a fully functional house, so it has everything your Sims need. It's a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, but the bedroom and bathroom are all upstairs, and they're kind of this like open lofted space. So the bedroom is a loft bedroom, and then the bathroom also isn't separated. Technically, it's only separated by like spandrels, and it's kind of like blocked off, but not really. It's all kind of one big room, which I thought would be fine because in my head there would only be 1 Sim living here, even though there is a double bed, but there would only be 1 Sim living here. And then the entire first floor is the kitchen, a little tiny dining space, a little tiny little sitting room. I didn't put any TVs or computers in here just because that did not fit the vibe that I was going for. But there is a little seating space with a fireplace, and then we have that kind of like greenhouse almost off to the side, which I decided would be more of like a conservatory type thing. So there are a couple of planter boxes in there. I also put a couple outside that I put some weird plants in. You will see that in the video tour at the end. But I also put a seance table in that little space because, you know, spellcaster fairy, maybe they're psychic and have some psychic abilities. So yeah, they have a little seance table. And then for the rest of this build, especially with the landscaping, I used a lot of stuff from the alien things from like Sixum, from Get to Work. I used a lot of alien plants. I used a couple of things from Strangerville, like the creepy Strangerville plants that pop up if you're playing the story of Strangerville. Like, I used a couple of the smaller ones, some of the bigger ones, and then I even used a sized down version of the mother plant in the front yard as well, because I figured, why the hell not? It looks cool and it fits the whole, like, this isn't supposed to be like a cute cuddly fairy like the fairy cottage that I built in Sylvan Glade that I mentioned. I will leave that linked on the screen. But that was for a very cute and stereotypical, you know, bright, happy Barbie type fairy. Whereas this one is for a fae, and it's for... Obviously, we don't have, like, fae in the game. Closest we can get is a fairy, even though they are very different things. Just FYI, if you think fae and fairies are the same thing, they are not. That is a hill I will die on, and I can tell you why they're not the same, but I don't want to get too ranty in this video because last video was quite ranty. But anyway, I digress. Basically, this is supposed to be a darker sort of build. This is not supposed to be a light and unicorns type fairy house. It's more darker, it's more along the lines of like spellcasters, vampires, you know, darker stuff, which I absolutely love. This is so my style. It is absolutely, like, it's funny how my style this build is. And I used a lot of debug stuff. I used a lot of these like weird, not weird, but like debug light things from Realm of Magic that I've never noticed before. They're probably from the Magic realm, which is why I haven't noticed them before, because I never go there with my Sims. But I use those around. I use a lot of I also use a lot of Realm of Magic stuff, obviously, to fit this whole magical vibe. So there's a lot of these really big crystals growing out of the ground, and I am obsessed with how this build turned out. I hope you guys like it as well. If you want to download it, it is up on the gallery. It's completely custom content free. It isn't pack restricted though at all. I believe I might even have used some Journey to Batu stuff. Just a heads up. I didn't really build this with pack restrictions in mind. I kind of just wanted to go ham and do anything and everything that I thought would fit this vibe of what I was going for, basically. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. We've actually finished the entire first floor while I've been rambling, and we're moving on to the bedroom and the upstairs bathroom. But yeah, you'll also see that all of, there's no staircases in this, there's only ladders, and that is because this build, I didn't want it to be too big, and the lot is only 15 by 20. It's not 20 by 15 or anything like that, it's a 15 by 20, which is the smallest lot size that we have in the game, and we only the lot sizes in the secret worlds are that size. So this is a 20 by 15 lot. And I did give it a couple of lot traits. I gave it the Island Spirits lot trait, the Natural Well and Geothermal lot trait, just because it's close to underground water. Island Spirits mainly just because it looks cool and the visuals of it fit this whole magical fairy vibe. I also gave it the Quake Zone and Spooky lot challenges. Again, it's very surrounded by rocks, so you can imagine there might be a couple of rock falls and quakes and stuff, and spooky because obviously. So yeah, that is basically everything about this build, you guys, and I've rambled through most of it. This isn't a super long video. So yeah, something else quickly that I do just want to mention before I talk more about the build is that you are seeing this probably on Tuesday. Now, from the leaks and stuff like that we got last week of the potential new expansion pack. I say potential because yes, it hasn't been confirmed yet. I'm recording this on Monday afternoon, and at this point we haven't had a teaser, we haven't had a trailer, we haven't had anything to either confirm or deny the leaks from last week. Now, based on those leaks, we might be getting a trailer today, the day that you guys are seeing this. And the only reason I'm saying that is because the leaks, some of the leaked stuff mentioned that pre-orders will be opening up on the 2nd of November, which is Thursday, which makes me think that we might be getting a trailer today, on the day that you're seeing this, or tomorrow for me, obviously. So obviously there hasn't been any confirmation. I'm recording this quite early in the afternoon on Monday, so we haven't had a teaser either to let us know that they're putting out a trailer tomorrow or to expect something tomorrow. So yeah, I'm kind of I say we may get one because it is all still up in the air. We might not even get one this week, it might be next week, and whatever. But either way, I digress. I'm only mentioning that because you guys will probably be seeing this video before any sort of trailer comes out, because trailers usually come out around 7 or 8 p.m. my time, and I usually upload around 6 p.m. my time. So yeah, the trailer, if you watch this right as it comes out, if we're getting a trailer, it won't even be out yet. But the only reason I'm mentioning that is because I probably won't have a trailer reaction video out on the day that the trailer comes out, if it comes out today, because I already uploaded this video, and also because I'm actually going grocery shopping on Tuesday, so that is going to be a whole 6-7 hour process from the morning until late afternoon, and then I'm gonna have to come home, put everything away, do all of that stuff, cook dinner, all of that stuff, and then my freaking laptop, my PC setup is still in the living room. I haven't moved it back into my room yet, so I can't close the door and record without bothering anyone or without being bothered by anyone. So I really can't record at night between like 6 p.m. until like 9 or 10 p.m. I can't really record because there are other people in the house that watch TV and stuff in the living room. So if the trailer comes out at 7, I won't be able to sit down and record a reaction to it like right away to get it out. And then at 10 p.m, when usually I might have time to record, we have load shedding. So I'm going to be without power from 10 p.m. until 12 a.m. So yeah, trailer reaction will not be happening right on the day that the trailer comes out, if it comes out. But I will watch it off camera because I will not be able to contain my excitement, and I will do that. And then I will do a kind of like breakdown video going through everything, like not a first reaction type thing, but more of a these are my thoughts so far, let's look at it, like let's pause the trailer, go through it and see what we can see and speculate. And maybe the Sims team will have put out some tweets and stuff but like that by then as well, like Q&A type tweets that we can go through and all of that stuff. So we will do that for a video probably on Wednesday. Hopefully I'll be able to do it on Wednesday. So yeah, just a little heads up, if we get a trailer today, I will not have a trailer reaction video out like right as it comes out, because I was thinking about trying to do that, but honestly the thought of trying to manage all of that in one day is obscenely difficult for me to wrap my head around, and I just can't do that. And thinking about it, Wednesday I have a dentist and a doctor's appointment on Wednesday, so oh good lord, I kind of shot myself in the foot with that one. Yeah, I really shot myself in the foot with that one. That is not good. I won't be able to record on Wednesday, so I'll have to do it in the middle of the night, tomorrow night. Oh good grief. So yeah, you will see a trailer breakdown from me. You'll see it on Wednesday, but I'll have to record it tomorrow night if we get it. Like I'll have to record it like after 12 at night, and I will probably be loopy and very very tired because I will have had a long day. Just as a little PSA heads up type thing. But yeah, I don't know why I mentioned all of that. I don't know if you guys actually care, but I figured, you know, I might as well mention it just so that you're not caught off guard or anything like that. But with all of that said, I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, give it a like, hit subscribe. We are so close to 10,000, you guys. It is absolutely insane. We're like less than 100 away, which is insane to me. But if you like the video, hit subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff, and we're actually gonna go ahead, jump into the game for a tour. Okay, so here we are with the finished build, and as you guys can see, it's very dark in the Forgotten Grotto. But here we have our build, and this is kind of just the little like area surrounding it that you will have seen a little bit in the video tour, but I wanted to give you a little bit of a better overview. So yeah, this is the Forgotten Grotto space, so there's a lot of harvestables and fishing spots and stuff like that where you can get like fish that you can't get anywhere else. It's this very like, it is so magical looking with the lights and the bats and all of the crystals and stuff like that. I love it so much, but that is actually where you get into it, so you walk like all the way around, and this is where the lot is. But yeah, so here is our little like Dark Fae cottage. Here's our fairy, I say in air quotes. That's basically just a spellcaster that I dressed up in a costume. But yeah, so we have our fairy sim over there working on a cauldron. We have some creepy ass strangeable plants around here, which yeah, very creepy. But yeah, this is our little cottage. This is the kind of back of it. Not really, but it's kind of the back of it. But yeah, we have obviously our little like yard space. It's not a lot of yard space because it's only a 20 by 15 lot, but there are a couple of harvestables out here. So I have this like quill fruit, I believe, or something or other tree that's actually an alien plant. This one is the quill fruit actually. So we have another alien plant. We have some, I believe, mandrake or something. We have like a fly trap thing from vampires. And then inside we also have a couple of other plants as well. I did turn off the headline effects. But yeah, so we have, I believe those are death flowers, some other sort of I don't know, I think that's some other sort of like, I don't know, what is that? I don't know. Anyway, either case, we have some more creepy plants. We have some more planters over here as well. And then I did put a lot of like paranormal stuff, clutter and debug items all around, like the candles, the little ghost in jars, these creepy hands I used all over the place. I used some of them like sized up around the lot as well, which is creepy to say the least. And then we have our seance table, obviously. But coming into the house, I'm getting ahead of myself. Coming into the house, we have our little entryway, just a little, you know, little cabinet, a mirror, and then the archway leads us into our kitchen. Very plain. I didn't want to go too overboard with clutter in the kitchen because, yeah, I wanted the counters to be usable, and there's only 2 of them. So I didn't want to go overboard with clutter. But we have our little tiny dining corner over there. Our kitchen. We have this little, like, tower space that leads you up to both the 2nd floor as well as the top of the tower, which we will get to. And then around this corner we just have the little seating area. I put down a little like tea set, some, you know, some funky clutter. We have a little cow plant in a, not a jar, but like a little terrarium thing. I apologize, someone is making a lot of noise with their car outside, and it's also super windy, so if you hear anything in the back, I apologize. But yeah, we have just a little like window seat. We have our little like wood burning stove fireplace thing, some mushroom chairs, some more clutter. I think the game deleted some of... I had some potions placed on here, which I don't know if they didn't place or if they deleted when I placed the lot in the save. But yeah, so we have a little seating space, and that just has an archway into this little like conservatory bit. Now, going out here, we have a little tower where this is actually where I put down a dresser for your Sims, because there isn't space for one in the bedroom. So, or there wasn't one when I first did the bedroom. But yeah, we have some books, you know, another little ghosty friend. And then you have this ladder that you climb up that these are the ladders that came from the high school years pack. And if you place them inside these ladders, they don't have the plants on them. But I think because I deleted the floor of this, like technically this is a separate room that I deleted the floor out of. I think because I did that, they actually made it so that, you know, it had the plants. So I just decided to embrace that and added more plants. So it looks like this very like overgrown tower bit. But yeah, up here we have our bedroom, we have the bed, which you can have 2 Sims in. I just thought there would be 1 Sim living here. We have another little like bench seat. I don't know why I'm struggling with my words so much right now. But we have another little like... I cannot remember the name of this seating arrangement for the life of me. But yeah, we have another little couch over there. We have another bookcase, some more creepy hands, candles, you know, all of the creepy stuff. We have a chair over here as well. And then we have our bathroom over here where we have a toilet, a shower, tub combo, a sink, everything you would need. And then I did manage to fit in a little dresser up here as well, which I didn't think I was going to be able to, but I did manage to fit that in. So yeah, that is basically the build, you guys. There's not much to it. Like I said, it's very, very small, but I feel like it fits this area so well. Oh yeah, and then upstairs we actually also have, when you go from the bottom floor up to like levels, we have this like ruined tower bit where there's no glass in these windows. But I actually put a little art easel up here just to make it usable and so that your Sims would have something to do up there. But yeah, let me just give you guys a quick little overview. So this is the floor plan of the top floor and then the bottom floor as well. But yeah, you guys, that is basically the entire build. Sorry, this tour has been very rambly and I keep tripping over my words. I don't know what is going on with me. But yeah, if you want to download this build, it is up on the gallery. Like I said, all of the gallery information, gallery ID, hashtags, gallery link as well will be in the description as always. It's completely CC free. The tray files will be up for my channel members, and then in 3 weeks they'll be going up for everyone on my Tumblr. My Tumblr is always linked in the description below as well. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, if you did, give the video a like, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you want to see more Sims videos. Obviously, we don't know anything about the new expansion yet, and we don't know if the leaks are true or anything like that. Like I mentioned in the voiceover, we might be getting a trailer reaction to a trailer video today, but we might not. So if we do, I will probably have a trailer reaction out tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, like I mentioned in the voiceover, I have a lot going on the next couple of days. But with all of that said, if you want to see me do anything with the new expansion, I will most likely be getting early access to it. So, you know, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more Sims content. Hit the notification bell as well to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And just a huge thank you to my channel members. As always, if you guys want to become a channel member, and if you can afford to support the channel monetarily like that, hit the little join button next to the subscribe button if you want to find out more about what becoming a channel member entails. Tier 2 and Tier 3 channel members are the ones that get early access to my tray files. They get them as soon as the build is out. And they also get early access to my save file as well. They get access to versions of my save file that no one sees, so they can give me feedback and all of that stuff as well. So yeah, definitely go ahead, check that out. But I hope you're all having a great day and that you've had a great Halloween if you celebrate. And I will talk to you all in my very next video. Bye everyone.